Hello everyone and welcome back to more Diffraction. We are back again for more of this game. Um I think the last episode, it's been a while, sorry, since I last launched it. So I'm trying to recall what we have, what happened. I think the main thing was that we were catching up with, I forgot her name already, but she was the one who owns and runs the convenience store at the park where we were taking pictures, and we were just talking, and then I think we mentioned something in part of like how finding a job hasn't been the easiest. So the lady was kind of like thinking about it, and then as we went home that night, our parents talked to us about a job offer that they accepted on our behalf, and we got a little upset by that because we were just like, we kind of gave it a thought after that conversation with the lady, the convenience store lady. We were just like, oh, like whatever, like if I can find a job, then, or I don't know how the conversation went down, but like we really had a thought about it, but we didn't really weren't too keen on taking it up. We're like, oh, I don't want to, like, it gave me the feeling of like, we don't want to take just any job, even if it's like this convenience store where it's just like a side thing, just to make money and stuff like that. But yes, but our parents went on ahead and was like, yeah, we accept the job for you. You should go down to the convenience store, talk about your schedules and starting hours. And we got really upset because we're just like, hey man, like, this was our decision, our choice to make, but you went on ahead and made it for us, and that's not right. Which is true, it's not right, but of course the parents were just like, we were just thinking what's best for you, and just try it out kind of thing. And so that's what we did. We were kind of angry, we were kind of upset, but then we decided to try it out. So we went down to the convenience store. We kind of let on with the lady, to the lady, that it was our parents who said yes and not necessarily us, because she thought that our parents said yes because we said yes. So yeah, so she was like, okay, like, I'm sorry. And she was like, I kind of jumped the gun there, but like, again, she was like, give it a try out, or at least complete the schedule that I had accidentally made ahead, thinking that you were going to accept. Like, at least do that schedule, and then like afterwards, if you feel like you don't want this job anymore, then like, feel free to quit. No, nothing personal, nothing, like, yeah, I won't like be offended about it, but yeah, just try it out. So that's what we are. So we're like, I said okay, like, again, it's just like, it's just a regular, you got to start from somewhere, right? And you're making money somehow, even if it's just like a little like small job like at the convenience store. So like, why not? So yeah, that's what we did. That's what we're at right now. So third day, I think that's the third day of this game. So we're waking up to our alarm clock, and let's I guess we'll start our first day on the job. Okay. Waking up. Is it time for work already? Yes, it is. At least my headache is gone. The medicine really did help. Oh yeah, I think we kind of got caught out in the rain, and we're starting to feel under the weather. So that's what ended up happening. Swiping blindly for my phone, I managed to get a hold of it without entirely shaking off my blanket. Yep, it's 7:30 a.m. and I'm already starting to regret this. Me, every single time I have to wake up early, I'm like, oh, fuck, man. Being late on my first day probably wouldn't look good, and wouldn't look good though. Yes, job is still a job. You just gotta make good impressions. I slowly begin to pull myself out of bed, getting ready for the workday ahead. Okay. Alright, off we go. Oh, we'll get breakfast, I guess. As I enter the kitchen, I am surprised to catch the scent of freshly cooked food lingering in the room. Has someone been cooking? Who's been cooking? Mom. I look around, only to spot a covered up plate and glass on the kitchen counter. Oh, she made you breakfast. A note seems to be left beside it. What's this? The note reads, remember to eat. Orange juice in the fridge. Good luck on your first day, Dad. Aw, they're so cute. Dad cooked me breakfast? Aw. I removed the covering to find some pancakes and chopped melons. He must have gotten up really early to make this for me, even after everything that happened last night. I hesitate for a moment, but then take a seat. As I eat breakfast, I decide to quickly pull out my phone to check my emails. Nothing, as expected. Yeah, I guess I'll take a look at my socials. Looks like I have almost 7,000 new notifications. Ooh, what? Ayo, what? On what? The new picture? I think she did. Yeah, we posted the picture that we kind of got inspo from the last time we visited that like student gallery exhibition at the job fair. So we took inspiration of the style of the photo. We took our own in the park, I think, and then we kind of was like, whatever. We kind of uploaded it without too much thought. So yeah, I guess it did good. I guess it did well. Realizing the volume of my own exclamation, I quickly shut myself up in case mom was already home sleeping. I returned my attention to my phone. But how is this possible? Maybe it's a glitch or something? I clicked the notification window and it appears that almost all the engagement is coming from one image. Yeah, the picture I posted yesterday. Yes. It's already almost 6,300 likes. Oh, it has almost 6,300 likes. Oh my god. What is this? You're going viral, girl. That's what's happening. As I scroll through the dozens of comments, I can't quite decide if I'm more confused or ecstatic. Yes. Beyond that, however, another feeling nags at me. Is this because I tried to emulate that picture from the exhibition? It can't be, right? Maybe I just got lucky on the algorithm instead, and it was all a fluke? I don't know, just go through the thing. What are people saying? I don't know, but I can't really be picky about numbers right now. I'll just have to look for some more of this person's work to know for sure it isn't because of their style. Either way, I can't let this opportunity go. Maybe things are finally looking up for a bit. Yay, the little wins, you know? For now, it's time for work though. Ugh. Yeah, for work though. Finishing up the last of my food, I quickly wash up the dishes, then begin heading out. Okay. Sunny and 18. Please, let it be that way, because we've had rain. Just outside the door, the sun already floats gently over the buildings and pavement. The weather's gorgeous outside. How are the streets so empty? It's a shame I'll be inside all day. Felt. But today marks the first day of work. Sunny days are rare enough during spring that a few extra minutes outside are worth it, even if it means leaving for work this early. The park is on the way to the store though. I could probably take that route and soak in some sun for a bit. Yeah. Yes. Make sure you're wearing sunscreen though, because we don't want to get burnt. While lit differently, the park, much like yesterday, is fairly the same. Ooh. Sneeze. Oh, sorry. I continued down the pathways at a casual pace. A light bounced to my steps as I followed the bends and curves. Just then, as I turn a corner, however, my steps come to a sudden halt. The streets have been so empty thus far that I don't expect to encounter anyone. Who do we see? Is it Faine? That's his name, right? I'm surprised I remember his name. But there, just beneath a large tree, I catch sight of a solitary figure in the distance. It took more than a few seconds to make out the person with the sun in my eye, but a few things are clear. Messy light blue hair, an unmistakable face. Oh, wow, look at him. We got a nice little CG art here. And a look in his eyes, much further away than I have ever seen in them. He shifts the camera higher, unaware of my presence, but there's something in his face that holds my attention. Take a picture. I know it's creepy, but take a picture of him. Was it his unfocused gaze, the feeling of loneliness? Was he simply lost in thought? Nothing I can think of seems to fit quite right. It almost feels intrusive to be here, to see a look on his face that I've never seen. But whatever this is, it's something for sure, something rare. The light shifts for a second, and I feel an itch crawl over my chest, gripping it until breathing becomes difficult. Take a picture. An overwhelming and unmistakable urge. I want to take a picture of this. See, I told you, it's that photographer in you. I'm sure of it now. It's gotta be Faine. Oh, well, okay, well, that goes your chance, but oh, well, whatever. Again, it's kind of creepy if you just kind of, snuck one on him. The name spills from my lips before I can think about it. Eyes wide at the sound of his name, and his glance soon finds me. Oh, at which point the camera seems to slip out of his hands, immediately making contact with his face. Oh, whoops, my bad. The strange feeling around my chest lifts. Ouch. No, wait, stop. Oh, was he trying to... Despite it being safely fastened around his neck, Faine proceeds to scramble wildly for a few seconds to catch the camera. What is he doing? Once the camera is finally back in his grasp, he raises a hand to rub the spot where the device hit his face. My bad. A second later, his glance finally seems to return to me. Neither of us move a muscle as we silently make eye contact. Well, this is not exactly what I was expecting. Maybe he doesn't recognize me. Maybe he doesn't recognize me? But he reached to me saying his names. But he reacted to me saying his name, so I'm sure it must be him. You are Faine, right? He seems to tense up further. I'm sorry. So what if I am? Uh-huh. What is this? What is this, like, weird vibe? Well, I guess I'll take that as a yes. Is he annoyed with me or something? I guess I did sort of cause him to drop his camera, but it's not like anything happened. It seems almost more like he's wound up for some reason. Maybe I shouldn't push him. Ask him if he remembers you. Ask him why he's acting so weird. Well, a bit of both, I guess, because we were childhood friends, but I don't know. I feel like he doesn't seem to, because he's like, so he seems really guarded right now, so I don't expect him to remember us, so I'm gonna ask him why he's acting so weird. I push aside my better judgment to ask him the question that's been on the tip of my tongue. Why are you acting so weird? I'm not. It's clear from his sharp response that he doesn't want to talk about this. Oh, ask anyways. Change the subject to what he's doing here. This choice... Okay. Ask any... Okay, so okay. Let's respect him because, again, I feel like he's really guarded and a little bit on edge here. So we mean no harm. Like, I'm just passing by. Okay. I definitely shouldn't push him. He looks ready to run again. So, what brings you to the park? It wasn't the most eloquent transition, but Faine doesn't seem to care, or perhaps he simply didn't notice. I was taking pictures. Okay, yeah, that's obvious enough. Well, it's good to know his sense of literalness hasn't changed, even if it's still strange to see him taking photos. That's nice. The park is a pretty good spot for pictures. I was here taking some the other day. We carry on like this for a good few minutes, with me prompting conversation and him not speaking until... I have to go to work now. Oh, okay. Wow, I guess that makes two of us? Damn. Okay. As he begins to walk away, I realized we're actually heading in the same direction. Do you also work at the convenience store? Well, this is going to be awkward. Leaving a small gap between us, I follow after him. I'm not stalking you or anything. I swear. It almost seems like he's walking faster with each passing second, as if my presence behind him is the direct cause. He turns one corner, so do I. And then another. I'm not far behind. Okay. Even with him rushing ahead, we seem unable to shake each other. We're clearly headed the same way, but there's no way he works at the store, right? I'm just gonna say, yeah. I really hope not. He's gonna be my coworker. Finally, we reach a small crossing. He stops to wait for the light, and I am left with no choice but to catch up with him. Or maybe I'll just cross and use this opportunity to lose him. The streets are empty anyway. Yeah, let's jaywalk. Let's just jaywalk to avoid an awkward situation. My goodness. Before my foot touches the road, however... Oh, I feel a hand pull me back. Okay. Wait. Huh? I stop and stare up at Faine, but he isn't even looking at me. You shouldn't cross when it's red. Well, thanks. Yeah, is he serious? This has to be the world's tiniest road in one of the smallest towns at the most deserted hour. This is kind of silly, but I guess he's technically not wrong. I'm still early anyways. Okay. He lets go of me with a small nod. Okay, we proceed to stand around in silence. Not a single car passes by. Okay, finally the light turns green and we both move forward again. Another short walk later, we both arrive at the store. Wow, so you are my coworker. This is getting ridiculous. Though it seems like I'm the only one thinking that, as Faine simply proceeds to head into the store, making his way towards the staff access door. The staff access door. So he really does work here. Oh my god. Well, this isn't going to be an awkward 2 weeks. Well, this isn't going to be an awkward 2 weeks, right? It doesn't seem like Kim is around yet. I am 15 minutes early after all. Yeah, that's her name, Kim. Such a simple name, I can't even remember it. I guess I could look around for a bit. I really didn't get a chance to the last 2 times I was here. I decide to mill around the shelves and see if there are any new snacks. Wow, the snacks aisle really has grown. Ooh, yes. It's nice to see these things getting more popular out here. I slowly take my time looking from aisle to aisle until I turn the corner down the chips aisle to come face to face with a vaguely familiar figure. Oh, is it Hen? Hen? Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's Hen's friend. No, close. Oh, it's you. Isn't this guy... You're one of Hen's friends, right? Yep, that's me. Name's Otto. Nice to meet you. Otto? Really? Okay, well, with his phone in hand, he enthusiastically gestures to himself, then towards me. And you are? Still somewhat caught off guard, I struggle to keep up with all of this enthusiasm. How does this guy have so much energy when it isn't even 9 a.m. yet, right? My thoughts exactly. Apparently, he seems to interpret my silence as something else. Sorry, I guess I was being rude. No, it's fine. I should have introduced myself last time. It must be weird not to know the name of someone you're going to be working with. Wait, what? What? Wait, hold on. Rewind. Back up. The name of someone I'm working with? But Hen just wouldn't tell me no matter how much I asked. A big, mean guy. Wait, what do you mean? What's going on? Hold on. Hen's a big, mean guy, right? No. Yeah, no. The other thing, about you working with me, do you also work here? Oh no, this is about you being our newest brand collab partner. I was surprised too, but I don't question the Henbei. Huh? Someone with that many followers can't be wrong about stuff like collabs. Collab? Hen? While both things would normally sound rather ordinary by themselves, the combination of the two triggers a nearly forgotten memory from a few days ago. Is this what he meant by collab? Oh, but what is this? I never agreed to anything about a collab. And you have a pretty good sense of style too. I'm sure you'll make us a lot of money. Oh, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Why am I supposed to be making someone else money? Unless this is his way of making me pay for his phone? Oh, well, that's the only thing I can think of. Okay, calm down. Let's backtrack. He mentioned followers, so this guy has to be online, right? It'd be good to know who I'm dealing with first. Yes, does he have an Instagram? And maybe we can work out some other way for me to pay him. Sorry, 1 second. What was that name he used earlier? Henbei? Yeah, pulling out my phone to do a quick search, I do my best to sound out the name in my head and click the first result that pops up. Is it? Oh, yeah, oh. Okay, interesting. Wow, 1.2 million followers. Your local fashion and lifestyle source for business inquiries. He's an influencer. All right. Okay. Interesting. No way, this guy has a massive following. Huh, that's weird. Still focused on the screen, I respond without thinking. What's weird? You're not wearing any Augusta brands. I thought all of us had to wear their things. Augusta. Gouda bread. Gouda cheese. They're always telling me, listen to the sponsors, Otto, but you can't get away with it. But you can get away with it? This isn't fair. Wait. Gouda Athletics? What? This guy isn't just big, he's got massive connections. So, if this is the truth, he should have more than enough money for his phone. But according to Otto, I'm in this collab with him. Is he just getting some weird kick out of me owing him? The more I think about it, the more confused I become. But despite that, one thing comes to mind. First a job at the store and now this? Why am I never getting a choice in anything? Right, everything just seems to just kind of be thrown at us. I continue to try and make sense of the situation, but it's exactly then that someone familiar dashes up. Hey Otto, grab a basket. They finally restocked the extra long... Oh, there's Hen. Sour gummy strips. Yes. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? What's with the attitude? After everything I've heard, everything in his scrutinizing gaze and tone immediately sets off a nerve, right? I don't know, Mr. Collab partner. Otto here was just filling me in on all the details. Yeah. About the Gouda collab that you forgot to? Yeah. Uh-huh. Wanna tell me more about that, sir? Really, Hen? How could you forget? That's not cool. I must have said something right because it takes a few seconds for Hen to even respond. Hey Otto, why don't you grab some of your favorite snacks while I talk to our collab partner, my treat. Really? Sure, no backing out of that now. It was hard to tell if Otto was just oblivious or putting on a happy face, but he listens to Hens' words and wanders off. Follow me for a second? Okay. He doesn't even wait for my confirmation before he walks out of the store, leaving me no choice but to follow. Okay, Hen. What's the deal? We stop a short distance away from the store and, thankfully, away from each other. So, if he still won't start the conversation, then I will. What was that? Yeah. Since when was I ever a part of some weird collab? How am I making you a lot of money? Nothing to say? You had plenty to say the other day. I thought you said I just had to pay for the gummies and that was it for your phone. Or were you just lying the whole time? For the first time in the conversation, he finally responds. I did say that, and the gummies were enough. You were just supposed to buy me candy and go off on your merry way, okay? I didn't even think that... Ugh. What? What's going on? Like, hello? Just give me a second to think. Okay. He paces from left to right, all the while muttering to himself. Maybe if I just... No, I can't do that. Dude, what is going on? Like, were you supposed to find somebody to be your photographer, to be like your your like PR person? Like, so you just randomly said it was me just so you can get out of that situation with your friends and not being awkward? Like, I don't get it. Tell me what's up. Wait. As I watch his composure crumble, I can't help but think there might be some truth to his words. Okay. You were serious about the gummies and your phone? Well, yeah, I guess. Of course I was. There's no point in lying about that. Then what was all of that back there? Everything about the collab. Yeah, the collab. The collaboration. Okay, listen. What? Okay, I'm listening. I'm all ears. Instead of an answer to my question, it seems like he has other things in mind. Do me a solid favor and just forget everything Otto told you. If he asks, just say that you talked to the sponsors and decided to turn the collab down. What? And if anyone else asks, tell them you don't know anything, okay? But what? So, I'm not part of this collab, and I'm not on the hook. And I'm not on the hook for your phone still? Of course not. Huh. So, he was being honest? Well, I still want to know what's up with, like, hello? I guess I overreacted. I probably should apologize to him. But wait, this guy, and I assume the other two with him, are massive influencers, right? I was just gonna say, I was like, hey man, I don't mind getting a hookup. Like, you know, like, you got a job? I can do a job. Maybe I can do it. You pay me? You know? Maybe, yeah, maybe this just might be my big break. Fine, I'll do that. Agree to his terms. What's in it for me if I do blackmail him? Oh. No, I don't want to blackmail him. Like, why can't you just be upfront and be like, hey, like, can you, like, I don't mind the, like, if you're in a bit of a pickle about a certain job that you need to find somebody for that relates to what I could do, if you pay me, then I'd help out. Like, hello? What's in it for me if I do? This choice may lead to major changes in relationships. I don't want to blackmail him, but he seems really stressed. Like, but I also don't want to just walk away and just be like, fine, I'll say that I don't have any idea what's going on. Because again, this could be an actual job that we could that could help us get started, like how we wanted to. I don't want to blackmail him though. That doesn't sound right. Oh my god. But how do I blackmail him? What? Yeah, like how? Because technically, like, we don't have anything against him other than this whole like thing that he kind of dragged us into. I don't want to be mean to him. I don't want to be mean to him because he let us off the hook about his $5,000 phone. I mean, okay, fine. Let's be a little spicy then. Let's be a little spicy. Even if it doesn't feel entirely right, I'm just asking for a small opportunity here, nothing big. I've been trying for 3 years. I can't let this chance slip. He might have had leverage on me before, but I have just as much on him now. What's in it for me if I do you this favor? Despite the fact he's smiling warmly, the air around us seems to get a lot colder. Ooh. In it for you, huh? I see someone's finally decided to show their true colors. Oh, fuck. But I don't know. Lots of things could be in it for you. Imagine the exposure you'd get from just a small shout out. See, this is why I didn't want to blackmail him. I just would have asked straight up, be like, hey, like, if it's a job. Now I feel bad. See? Damn it. I wonder what my audience would think of the girl who broke my phone and then had the audacity to attempt to siphon favors out of me. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, how do we have anything on him truly? Because we're the one who broke his $5,000 phone. See, I knew this was a bad idea. I hate this. No, I'm a cheat. No, guys, I'm so sorry. Like, I can't. This doesn't feel good for me. This honestly does not feel good. Okay. This don't feel good for me. I'm sorry. We can go back and revisit it like eventually, but like, nah. As of right now, I just don't like it. I don't like the vibes. No, he was nice enough to not force me to pay for his phone. It doesn't feel right to do that to him. Exactly. I don't know if it's a good idea to accept this deal, but everything earlier was clearly a misunderstanding. Sigh, fine. I kept your words about the phone, so I'll do it. Really? Really? Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Okay. His words trail off as he makes a gesture towards me, as if prompting me to fill in the blank. Is he asking for my name? Hana. Hana, huh? He sends a little wink my way as he tests out my name. Maybe you're not so bad after all. So he seems okay. I'm kind of starting to get a feel of his character right now. Now that we have more information about him, I'm kind of starting to paint a picture. I better get going though. I'll see you around. Okay. And with that, he leads back into the store to find his friends. Okay. I guess he really wasn't so bad either. Well, yeah. Duh. Demo end, side B end. Oh, well, we were close to the end anyways. Huh, interesting. Okay, there we go, guys. Like, we can... that means we can go back to the thing. We can definitely go back to see that one bad ending choice that we could do. Okay, so continuing on. So, yep. Yes, right over here, we were here. Seriously, it's not like he isn't doing the exact same thing here. But a favor of silence in return for a favor of silence is what you get. Because if you don't hold up your end... Oh, you're threatening me. Oh, well, let's just use our imagination, shall we? Wow. Is that a threat? See ya. Oh my god. Without another word, Hen walks back towards the store. Suddenly my chance from earlier doesn't seem like so much of a chance anymore. I have a sinking feeling that this isn't over. He's gonna be out to get me. And somehow, I'm not sure I want to find out. Side B end. It's still side B end. Oh, well, I guess side B in terms of in reference to Hen. Interesting. But anyways, see? See, guys? See, guys? Okay. So, okay. So, I think this is a good place to end it because I don't want to get mixed up. I don't want things to get mixed up. Like, in terms of, like, if we go back now to do, like, choices that lead more towards finding out more about Faine. So I'm gonna leave that for the next episode. At least it gives me a good time frame of how long this demo is. So that's good. Good to know. So yeah. So in terms of Hen's character, like I said, like I was talking earlier, I feel like since he's this now, we now know he's this big shot influencer. He's obviously, even though he's carefree and he's like, you know, seems aloof, if that's the word, he's an aloof person, he is very guarded in that sense because he knows that, you know, I guess he's had experience of people taking advantage of him because he has so much influence and, you know, being like doing favors and stuff, but that just got him backstabbed or whatever and stuff. And yeah, okay, so there's that. That's my thoughts and opinions on Hen so far. So that just means that we can leave it here. Then, as I've said earlier, said a few seconds ago, we can now start on Faine's direction of this demo. So we'll leave that in the next episode. But for now, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thank you so much for all your patience and all your understanding. Because again, if you guys don't know, I am still on a semi-hiatus. I still consider myself on a semi-hiatus on this channel because of scheduling conflicts, and I don't know when I get chances to record stuff for you and to upload for you guys. So yeah, so make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell because that is the best way to know when's the next time I'm going to upload. Because if you ask me in any of my other videos, if you're waiting on certain Let's Play, I wouldn't exactly know. I can't give you a good answer because I don't know myself. So yeah. But otherwise, I am active on the channel, so if you leave messages or you leave comments, I will see them and I'll get back to them as best I can. But yeah, otherwise, thank you once again. I hope you guys enjoyed Diffraction. I hope you guys are excited to see more of Diffraction before we completely close off this demo and then move on to something else. But otherwise, yeah, I'll see you in another Let's Play. But for now, bye!